What's
Anyway,
up, everybody? I've been letting you do it lately. I'm just like, hey,
I
I'm
know.
tired of fighting over it. You can have it. I quit.
Yeah, I know. Oh
What's up,
well.
Mr. Green? What's up, Stefan? You will always
What?
be known as Stefan now.
Stefan or Kill.
I know he's tuned in tonight. He's excited about this one, so it's gonna be a great show.
Yeah.
I'm excited too.
He just got back from SEMA.
SEMA, man.
Like
I
he
don't
had a
like
blast.
Vegas, but it'd be hard. I want to go to SEMA, like even though it is in Vegas, the place I don't really like very much.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah,
All the videos I've been seeing, everybody that went, pretty awesome.
yeah.
What's up, Facebook user?
Sweet. It's like Kevin Bird. That's a dark hand. Mahomes and my Otto. What's up, my brothers? I don't know who that is.
I don't know, but what's up?
We got all of them. I see the square in the back. Yeah, that's the baby. You just sit back here chilling under the light. I got to move it tomorrow because I have to probably do my vans under that light so for the roof so I can repair them a little bit easier. Can't wait to see it. My dogs are yelling. I bet that's how MTE is, Stefan. Like you go to MTE, your feet hurt for at least a good week afterwards from just standing the whole time. What's up, Brucey?
What's up, Bruce? How tall is that light?
10 foot. So what I did was I called Chris or I text Chris Hal. It's like, what's the clearance on your van? He said 9 foot. I said, cool, we're going with 10. What up, Nick? You got to click the link, buddy. You should know this by now.
It's in the description there. Hit it so you're not a forever Facebook user.
Yeah, because we won't know.
Yeah. Before we start, I do want to say that y'all keep Kevin Hellwood in your prayers because he's having a pretty rough go right this second. I know they had a couple of different hearts or something coming in, but
it's got to be like
it's got to be a perfect match, So I hadn't had any updates here today maybe, but
I seen Randy posted something about Hobson posted something yesterday, I think, and I went ahead and shot him a message. I know Randy said he's probably not he's reading all the messages, not being able to respond to some of them, so I just went ahead and shot him one. Yeah, keep him in your prayers.
Him and the family. So, what's up, Matt? Anyway, y'all do that.
Yeah,
he needs them.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Okay, I'm not clicking it. It's virus. I got the virus.
Yep. So another thing is you see the hats.
Yep.
So we've got it in gray and black. So we will have a limited run, pretty good size limited run for MTE and shirts for sale at a booth.
Speaking of that, real quick, I want to, if anybody's got any hats they want to send my way, I got the wall up here that I'm trying to fill up. So I'm putting everybody's hats up here at the top and try and go all the way across. So if you got hats, send them my way. I'll have another DBAP up there for long.
Oh, Facebook user is looks like ET's on.
And then Tansy. Mr. Tansy.
What's up? There's Matt Myers. Anyway, we could sit here and say hey to everybody that's coming on all night long, but we have a guest sitting in the back room right now who is awesome. Oh, you got a hat. You got a hat for me? Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
I call dibs.
Anyway, so
yeah, let's get our guest on. I'm excited to have him on.
Let you introduce him.
So this guy I've met through the wonderful world of TikTok. He was posting some really cool repairs of glue pull and stuff. Body tech, body shop, but like doing some crazy stuff with glue pulling. So started following him. He followed back. We comment on each other's stuff all the time and everything. Kind of like Stefan, just a great dude and a great body tech and getting into the PDR world. So yeah, we wanted to have him on and learn a little bit more about him. So Mr. Nick Priest, aka Collision Tech Nick.
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Oh, good, man. Glad you got your internet working.
Yeah, last minute fun stuff.
Last minute.
As always, that's how we roll.
Yeah.
What's funny is Andy was freezing up during his little intro right there.
Perfect. Surprise. Yeah. And I'm like right here at the router. Like I could almost touch it. So
it may have been on my
that's
end.
Always good.
Who knows?
Oh yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. Just found out Nick lives closer than I thought he was to me. He's about 3 hours away from here, so I've already been trying to get him to take an application and try to get a job for Dapper Tit Repair.
Yeah. I'm in between you guys, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
You're a lot closer to
yeah.
him than me, but
Yeah.
I've got friends that I've worked with in the past that are from Tupelo, and of course, Elvis is from there.
Oh yeah, you gotta love all that stuff.
And
But have you been?
what? You said
have
you're
you-
like north of Tupelo?
Yeah, about 30 miles north.
Okay.
Yeah. On
Have you ever been to
78, so if you're going
Graceland?
towards Memphis. Yeah, I've been there
Yeah.
once or twice.
Not what
Yeah.
I expected. Crackheads all around the corners, and I was like, "Wait, what? This is Graceland?"
Yeah.
Graceland.
Yeah.
I like
It's not
Graceland.
Graceland. Yeah.
It's interesting.
They live in his jet
Yeah.
across the street.
Yeah.
hmm Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just for fun what they're doing.
Right. So Nick, let's
I
get a
know.
little background check from you. Tell us how you got in the automotive repair business and all that good jazz.
Yeah. So I've been in this stuff about 21 years now. I started out working on totaled cars that guys would buy and sell. So back in those days, we used to drill holes and take a little slide hammer and pull them babies out and mud the rest, So that's the. It sounds stupid now, but that's the way it used to be done.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I got into doing that type of stuff, cutting up a bunch of used cars and piecing one together and making it ready to sell. I did paint and body work, combo work is what they call it now, I guess. But I did that for probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 years. And then I really started getting into the more production bodywork side of things and taking the skill set to a different style of working. When you get into production work, all that stuff really, we don't buy used cars and piece them together anymore. You can't do that. So we got to do it by the books, OEM procedures, and stuff like that. So we got to learn a lot of that. Got to go to some of the iCar classes in schools, welding, and all that fun stuff. And just takes your journey on a little bit further. And about 6 to 7 years ago, about 6 years ago now, that's when I really started getting into glue pulling and PDR stuff for the first time. Back when, I guess it was when the aluminum trucks started coming out, the Ford trucks,
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody was buying the aluminum welders that, put them little studs on,
Yeah.
I see a
And,
few of them gathering dust around body shops around here.
Yeah, there's a reason why, because they're terrible.
Right.
They destroy aluminum more than they help you repair it at all, in my opinion. And I've tried to use them multiple different ways, but I had seen a glue kit online, and I was like, man, we need to really try that, And it was Kiko's glue kit. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. So I got it, and man, I was like, let me get this set up and see if I can pull this F450, because it was a light company truck, and we was gonna have to take the all that stuff off of it, or I could buy this thing and try it. So I tried it. It worked out. It pulled out wonderful, and I've been progressing with that type of stuff ever since. Even some of those crazier glue pulls that you see doing me now, on some of my videos. That's where it originally came from, was a Ford F-150 light company truck. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell the body shops around here, they're buying these aluminum stud welders and all that. I'm like, dude, y'all need to look into Kiko. Like, they'll come down and train you guys. I'll be here to help you if you need anything. Like, I highly recommend it, and they just haven't grasped it yet. But I feel like it's definitely a better way to try to fight that stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The old way of stuff is just the metal's too thin. It's held on by pretty much glue and some type of foam seam sealer or something, and it's floppy once you get all that out of the way. There's nothing you can really do to it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're the less evasive way to tackle that stuff, the better off you're going to be. And
Right.
glue pulling is the way to go to anything. anything heavy. So I
I
really
agree.
enjoy it though.
I remember the days of the drilling the holes and putting the screw in there and taking the slide hammer and it ripping the screw out of it. And
Yeah.
then you got a bigger hole, and
Stephen
Yeah,
agrees.
yeah,
It's the best way to move metal, aluminum especially.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. It's fun.
When
you
you-
get to buy new tools.
Yeah, spend all the monies.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
talking
You
about
get to
that
go
before
in
the show.
debt to fix stuff.
Don't you love it?
Oh, it's great. I love it.
You got to invest in yourself. That's what I always tell people that's got the 3 tools they use. Some of them's really good with it and make it happen. But I was like, man, at the end of the day, try to invest in yourself. Some of this innovative stuff they're coming out with not only helps you repair, but helps your body too. And like being a little bit more for the long run.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I have a few tools that I kind of use as my go-tos, and I'm kind of stubborn to where I won't really pick up anything else. But after I do, I'm like, why don't I just use
yeah.
some of these to begin with? You know, I
Yeah.
just keep trying to make these other ones work. So, you know, I got to get out of that habit. But
Right. How much are you
anytime-
pushing now?
Oh, I do a lot of the used stuff that comes in. Like I said earlier, do like after they're painted, I get all those fun dents after the cars have been painted on, and you know, you miss that one dent and it looks ugly after it's nice and
Yep.
shiny. They're like, can we get that one? Yeah, we can get it. Why not? It'll be fun. So, you know, all those little things that come through a body shop that they would normally send out, I get to get those. So it's
Right.
been fun.
You guys seriously go out and check out his social media at Collision Tech Nick. Like that 1/4 panel that was just caved the hell in and you brought back out. I think even Stephen mentioned on his episode, it just blew my mind too. I was like, whoa, like that was insane.
Yeah, that was a fun one to do. I mean, it took a minute, but it was fun. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just trying to, you know, show what you can actually do. A lot of people, man, you get a small dent in something, they just immediately want to cut the panel off and, you know, cutting and welding all these vehicles, and you really don't need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, you know,
Barry says alloy is stamped form and has to be repaired different. Absolutely. And then, yeah, see, Stephen, the Camry. Yeah, everybody knows the Camry.
That one
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I was blown away.
Yeah,
Like, how did you do that?
it's quite the popular video, I think, nowadays.
What's
Yeah,
your most viewed video you think?
I don't know. I really haven't been through and looked, but I know that one's pretty popular because I
I'm
posted
sure.
it on one of the PDR Facebook groups, and it made its way around there and on TikTok. But I don't know which my most popular one would be. I think it would be on TikTok, and it was really just me grinding something, and there was a stupid saying on it. I think it got like 450,000 views, but
Dang.
yeah, it's really ridiculous. But I think that's my most popular one.
Right.
I have to
It's
go back
crazy
and
how that
check
works.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. I think on Stefan's episode too, like my most viewed one, I ain't nowhere near that. It's like 30,000, but it's me throwing dent reaper tabs, like to try to get Danny Danny Hacker to stitch. So I was just throwing
Yeah.
them, and that was my video, and it got like 30,000 views. I'm like, are you serious? Like there ain't even an ending.
yeah, yeah.
Just throwing tabs across my floor.
And then you do a lateral tension on a 4Runner hood or deck lid or something, and then how many did that one get? Did that one do any good that you done?
Which one was
on
that?
On that 4Runner tailgate you done? You
Oh,
had some.
I think
That one
three
should.
or 400.
Anytime I try to put effort into it, that's the same thing that happens to me.
Absolutely.
And that's what I actually thought was going to happen on that Camry one too. I didn't expect it to go anywhere. I was like, man, nobody's going to watch this crap. They're just going to probably going to call me a loser and tell me what I should have done to the car, and that's going to be it.
Don't you
But
love
it's
the
fun.
trolls too? It's like people are just sitting there waiting to comment something stupid on your video, like bitching about it or whatever.
Like my second most watched one was one I did on April Fool's, where I just like, you know, after 10 years in business or whatever, I think I'm going to call it
Yeah, I remember
a
that.
day. I'm gone. You know,
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock. I'm shut down. Dude, it's got like 46.2 thousand views, and people were like, "We're so sorry." You know, I'm like, I finally
didn't
had to
watch
make
it?
another one. I'm like, that was a joke. It was April Fool's Day.
You're just calling it a day, not for the rest of the
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
tour.
I'm just calling it a day. I'll see you.
Yeah.
And the trolls, like I said, the trolls killed me. I had one. I think I said, "Let's get it, dude," or something like that in my video. He's like, "Way to steal other people's taglines." I'm like, seriously, like, okay, whatever. Be miserable by yourself, please.
Man, yeah, there's always somebody on there gonna hate about something. It's fun, really,
Absolutely.
though.
And the ones that you do a short one and they look at it afterwards and like, oh, you didn't repair that, but Paintless didn't repair. Okay.
Stephen said, "Drama makes the best content." Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
it's sad. That's the world we live in. Got to have downs. Can't have the ups. So what got you in the, you said you just like with the metal, you just decided to get you a glue pull kit and start trying to mess with it.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I think you might be lagging a little bit. What up, Adam? There we go.
There it goes. There it goes. Man, I love Mississippi internet. I swear it's great.
Apparently Dixon internet ain't much better. I've been seeing my little Wi-Fi signal up here. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a handle if y'all haven't looked it
There
up
you go.
yet.
Yeah. Is that on?
So-
That's on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, or?
Yeah. It's all three, same
Okay.
thing. Yep.
Okay, I thought so. Just want to make
Yep.
sure. So
Yep.
that's awesome. Have you had any Kiko training hands on, or you just kind of been self-taught with the glue pulling?
No, I haven't been self-taught. I've just been really stubborn and not wanting to give up. So self-taught, doing anything, pretty much on all this stuff.
Right.
And glue pulling, all that stuff was no different. I had to figure out, like I said, back then, there wasn't really a great procedure to make the glue stick, like when you polish the panel and get it nice and clean and all that. All that was, to me, was trial and error. So I knew it would work. I knew it would pull, but I just really didn't know how to get there. So I finally figured it out, but no training, no anything like that. Just self-taught on it.
Awesome. I love it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could self-teach myself some shit. Like I gotta have somebody tell me how to do it. And then
If you want lots of stress and anxiety, then that's the perfect thing to do.
Yeah.
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 That's why I stay away from YouTube. I'm like, I ain't even gonna watch a video on how to do this. I'm good because I know I won't get it nowhere like the videos telling me.
Yeah.
There's always
that's
a
usually
couple
where
of
it goes.
a couple of good videos out there on how to do it. I'll still go back and watch certain people. I ain't gonna say the guy's name, but the funny thing is he can't really repair anything, but he's got a hell of a following.
Hey,
like he's
that's
been
all you
doing it
need.
for a long time. It's pretty funny. But
that's like some of these wholesale lot guys that do PDR. They ain't worth the shit at pushing a dent, but they got personality. Like
that's great. That's all you need.
Yeah. That and cheap.
It ain't, cheap. It ain't got to be perfect. It just
that's the main thing. Cheap. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's just got to be different. It ain't gonna be perfect. It got to be different.
Different. I like that. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Here's a DIYer, Mr. Ray. He's been wearing it out on our floors today. The edges of it was all, we had like a gap, and we bought some more tiles for the floor, and he's been cutting that all up and lining it up. He's a DIYer. He's done a lot to the shop, more than I have probably. There's my beautiful wife, Amanda.
I'm going to jump off here in just a second. When Reed pulls up, he's bringing my Chick-fil-A. So if I get off the screen and then come back, it's just because I got to go.
This guy's getting DoorDash food in the middle of the podcast. How professional is that shit?
Hey, we got
Chick-fil-A.
Hey, yeah. Well,
we don't even have a Chick-fil-A here.
That's right. Yeah, you don't do.
No.
But you got a Tater Shack.
We do have a Tater Shack.
I got to go to Tupelo to get that myself.
Is that some bullshit? Yeah, I take the Tater. I think I would take Tater Shack.
I don't even have a Tater Shack.
Man, you got to try Tater Shack when you come up for the meetup. It's a potato about this big.
just
Yeah, you
saturated
had to
in
show it to
butter,
me. That's gonna be cool.
saturated in butter and all kinds of crap on top of it.
Oh, you get it to go order. Your whole bag is butter, like at the bottom. Like, it's awesome.
They don't
Yeah.
even like put it in containers next to it to put it on there. They just put the whole potato in butter and sloshes around everywhere. It's good.
They got hot dogs
Really?
too. Yeah, they got hot dogs like this long, like you don't even feel like a man trying to eat that bastard. Like, oh, I can't eat this in public.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and hide in the corner.
No.
Heart attack in the bag.
Yeah, that's what you need. Tinted windows. Yeah. Don't be caught doing that.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
I'm glad you're coming up for the meetup. We little shameless plug for that. Next weekend, next Saturday is our tech meetup / toy drive. You guys, you can reach out to me personally. I'll send you an invite to the event. There's some videos on there. Oh, there's this Chick-fil-A. Cool.
Chick-fil-A.
I know. But so there's videos on there. Some of the tools these wonderful tool manufacturers are donating for us. I should be putting some more videos up tomorrow. Like, these guys are great. I just tell them what we're doing. Ask them if they don't mind making a donation, and they're sending me some like new amazing tools which I'm glad it's stuff that I already got, so I can't be jealous when somebody wins it. But yeah, so y'all reach out to me if you want to come. And like I said, Nick's coming, Brandon's coming, this guy's coming. So shut up, Matt. I ain't even gonna read that out loud. Yeah, they got the Tater Shack has shirts that says, "If you think our taters are big, you should see our wieners."
Yeah,
So
gotta get one of those.
Oh, absolutely, it's a must-have.
Yeah.
So, and you want to talk about a little bit about the future of what you're planning on doing? You're doing kind of hybrid right now. You wanting to get more into PDR full time, or just keep doing hybrid?
Yeah. So currently I'm just collision tech doing body work. Traditional body work, I guess what you would call it. But I use a lot of PDR and GPR techniques to finish a panel out to where I normally you'd use some type of a dent puller or stud welder or something like that. So I've transitioned, kind of moving away from that to cleaning up panels. And if you had to put a light wipe or something, on a panel to make it back looking good again, I do that. But I also clean up dents around them, little door dings and stuff. And that's really how I started learning how to do PDR. And you'd mess 2 or 3 of them up, but you're painting the panel anyway, so you could finish it and fix it. And I just kept on. And my finish work is always the hardest part. I know you guys know that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what would take me the most time to get. And I'd at first I'd get frustrated and just wipe it and go on, but as I progressed through it, I've gotten better and better at it. So eventually I'm going to go through and hopefully phase out traditional body repair altogether and just do PDR stuff. So
awesome.
I'm looking forward to that. Seeing how that's going to work out.
There's guys who have shops that do combos still, like Andy Ray. He
Ryan Campbell,
PDR technician, but does a lot of collision. But no, what's good is that the finishing work is always the hardest part with anybody, especially learning, and even those who've been in it for a while. That's the part that takes the most patience. Okay. But a lot of what I've seen throughout the years, a lot of collision guys who try to transition, that's what makes them, when they start failing on that, then they give up. It's
because they know they can just wipe it and roll, like you was talking about before.
But it's changing that mindset that you want to eventually finish it out right instead of I can just wipe it. So that's great.
Hell, I even joke. I wish I had a tag partner here. I'd be like, I'll move the bulk and you finish it. Like, that's the part I hate most too. Like getting the patience and getting all that smoothed out. So it sucks, but part of it.
And by the way, I didn't miss
the hardest part.
I didn't miss any of the show while I walked out to get my food because Reed had it on the radio.
Nice.
On CarPlay, listening to it the whole time.
Stephen said he feels attacked. Stephen must be still wiping. He ain't finished.
Yeah.
He's not doing true push to paints. He's just pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
bundle it.
just got to pretend that filler's not there, and you don't have a painter that's gonna prime and prep that for you. You just got to pretend that it's here. Just do it
Yeah.
and figure it
Mhm.
out. And if you got to stay late extra or come in early or miss some part of your lunch or whatever, you just got to put in the work and do it. And I
That's
see
what
a
it
lot
takes.
of people. Yeah, I see a lot of people asking questions on these PDR sites and stuff on Facebook. All those groups that what's the best way to learn PDR, and it's really just time with the tool and figuring it out. What you need to
Yeah.
do. I mean, people can tell you all day long, but you can't get the feel for it by somebody talking it to you. You just have to learn it,
Right.
and
And I see a
that's
lot of
been the
people that try
fun
to get.
part.
I see a lot of people try getting PDR too. They just want to glue pull everything. There's a lot of times you need that glue pull ain't going to do it. You're gonna have to get a tool on it and push. You get so reliant on the glue pull. It's like, well, you're gonna have to finish it out with a tool. There's no way to glue pull all that. So that's another thing. You got to put the time in with the tools and push a little bit too.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean
especially when you lock the metal up.
yeah.
Oh yeah. You done with that glue?
Figuring out how to get that off.
So yeah, the GPDR stuff is great, especially for guys like you who are body techs who are using it in the way that you're using it, but then you're able to learn more the actual PDR side of it, the paintless dip repair side of it. What somebody made a posted about a while back in one of the groups. I don't know what it was, but it was I'm looking at getting into PDR. Is this a good set to do? And it was the full Kiko set. And I'm like, and I just commented.
I don't even have that.
No, yeah, no. I just commented, this is not a looking to get into PDR setup. Yeah, he didn't say he was a body guy or anything like that. He just asked, looking. But and like Danny Hacker commented on there, I learned because of this kit, and several people did, but that's fine. You were a body guy. You used it in there to do a certain thing for you. But when you're just trying to learn PDR, that ain't the setup. It's a great setup. I love the setup. I wish I had it. I've got just about everything to make the setup. I
This
just
guy
don't have
won
the
it.
cart.
Matt Myers wanted it
Yeah,
freaking
he won
empty.
it and
He said
wouldn't trade me for an umbrella for it. But
he said even if you had to use some fillers, much less invasive than traditional repair processes. Absolutely, yeah. Skim coat's
It is.
way better than a heavy mud and stud welding and everything else.
Yeah.
And then Adam said it's hard being a flat rate collision tech and trying to do repairs of PDR when you're on a time crunch. I can only imagine.
It is. That's fun too.
Mm-hmm. Here's
That's
another
fun
guy that
too.
was a body guy that transitioned to PDR very well, Mr. Corey Nichols. He came in and he came in hot, man. Like for no time that he's been in PDR, the stuff he's repairing, like it's mind blowing. But he's spent a lot of time like you in that body shop, being able to own his skill and stuff. So
one of his
Yeah,
first
that's
big
what.
videos was a quarter panel
mhm.
smash, kind of like what you had. And now he's like really, really, really good because he went and trained with Bryce Kelly. So
Yeah.
Hey Matt, I'll
Yeah.
trade you. I'll trade you an umbrella for that Kiko set now. Just bring it up with you next Saturday.
no, look, no, bring it. I'll trade you, and I'll drive my truck instead of the Camaro. So.
See, Corey said many years of practice in the body shop. So I mean, you're doing what you need
That's
to be
what it
doing.
takes.
Yeah, absolutely. So and just
Yeah.
having that patience.
It's a willingness to want to learn it and do it. If you want to, you're going to learn it. If you just want to keep reverting back to your body shop, your body guy ways of wiping your comfort, then you won't succeed.
It's
And you're
hard for a
wanting
lot of people to leave that comfort zone, man. I noticed that about a lot of people. So
mm-hmm. I know we
you got
had
to get
Thomas
out of
Potter,
that.
and Thomas Potter was on one day. He was a body guy / painter and everything, and he did kind of the same thing you did too. A lot of guys body shop just grinded and own that skill. So there's definitely a successful path that way, and I think you're doing great with it.
Yeah, traditional body work, I don't think it's ever going to leave no time soon. But the ways of getting there is definitely changed over the past few years by a
Hmm.
lot, and
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people, even if you're not looking to do paintless dent repair techniques, even just grab onto some of that. It makes it easier. It seems like it's slower at first because you're learning, but once
Hmm.
you get it set up and you get you know what you're doing, it's really a lot faster.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
As like 3 or 4 years ago, I would have never put a PDR light on any of the dents that I was fixing and just repair them. I would just ground it off by hand, drew my lines, my style lines, pulled on those, got it close to where I wanted it, and then, mud away. But now, man, I get those tools out, I'll put that light on there, and I'll get it as close as I can, and
Yeah.
then do all my traditional work. And, like I said earlier, do all my cleanups and
Hmm.
stuff. And, man, it's just way faster, and you get a better
Absolutely.
result out of it.
Yep.
And you're probably saving blend panels and everything.
I have a lot of times just by doing that type of stuff. Yeah. So
My body
it's
shop love me
better
for
all the way
that.
around.
Yeah, my body shop
Yeah.
was like, man, it's a blend panel. You think you? Yeah, I got you. All right, cool. They love it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. And
Wiggle
then, like I
wire with
said
my
earlier,
Wiggle wire.
yeah, wiggle wire, key tabs, then, studs, the big studs, used to weld on stuff. Those were
Hmm.
always fun. Burn the back sides of the E-coat and all that.
Yeah.
So you got to love that.
I used to take the end of the, and I'm sure you
What's up,
have,
Eldar?
when you have that low that's kind of stretched, I'd take the end of the stud gun and just keep zapping it. And it's kind of like doing the power PDR box from the backside. It would tighten that up.
Hmm.
And when
Matt,
the power PDR box came out, I'm like, it's kind of the same concept.
speaking of,
Yep.
Matt asked if you're doing any shrinking metal.
Yeah. I do all that type of stuff. I use the Killer Tools ART 38 dent puller for that type of stuff. It's a 110, and I've gotten a lot of good results out of that thing just
Nice.
by its capabilities. You don't really have to change the tool tips or any of that. You can just change the heat setting and keep on going. So I like it as far as when I got to do that type of stuff.
Gotcha. What's up, Jason? So you said you've been in 21 years. How old were you when you started in body shop?
Well, I used to get off the school bus when I was a young teenager, 13, 14 years old, and the guys, like I said, were building totaled cars there, and I'd just go out there and probably get in a bunch of people's way, and they'd cuss at me after I left. But yeah, that's really how I started. Just that, and when you used to go in Walmart back in the late '90s, man, there used to be Mini Trucking Magazine in there. And I always wanted to build one of those. So
Mhm.
between that and seeing these guys build these cars, man, I was like, I got to get in here somehow. I got to figure it out. So that's really how it started.
Awesome.
And I started working in a furniture factory during the day, and I would go work on cars at nighttime. And then I kind of reversed the roles. I worked on cars during the day and had a second shift job at Ashley Furniture at nighttime. So between not getting no sleep and learning all this crap, it was a fun time. But
I can imagine. At least you was young.
yeah, I was young. I felt I wouldn't want to do that at all now.
No,
Sure.
absolutely not. I don't want to work the day job I got now. I want to have another one after.
Yep.
Yeah, I know it, right? Man,
How big of a transition was it from you going to doing like rebuilding cars over to like proper procedures and all that?
It really wasn't that bad. It's just making yourself do the procedures, instead of trying to carry some of the old ways with you. Like for instance, the old stuff, they didn't have resistance welders and panel bond glue and all that stuff. So uh, you just gotta do it. They give you all new panels, and it, it wasn't really that bad. I'm just
Okay.
making myself do it.
Right.
And you know, some of the OEM procedures call for they used to call for sleeving panels. You don't want to do that anymore. Now you have to butt weld it, and you got to learn how to cut them nice and straight, or I've seen a few posts where people's had gaps this wide trying to blend them back together, and I ain't never done that before, but just learning how to keep that nice and tight's been fun.
Right.
But
David said his name used to be Woody Woodpecker in the shop. I've been called that several times. Or you hear somebody over you going tap 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 or something like that.
Or the I thought you were fixing dents, not putting them back in.
Oh man, how many times I heard that?
Yeah, you got to make it bigger to make it smaller.
That's it.
So we're already halfway through the show, or just over halfway. So let's move into kind of getting to know you on a more personal level, I guess. So, are you married?
No.
Okay. Kids?
Nope.
Been married?
I got kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I was married before, and then got away from that idea, and now just got kids. And,
got away from that idea. That's the first time I've ever heard it called that
way. Yeah. So,
how old are your kids?
They're 18, 14, and 11. So,
okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we do. My oldest daughter, she's in college now. She's going to a little community college. She's going to probably end up in MSU next year.
Okay.
So we go do a lot of stuff on the weekends and whenever they have time. Her and my other daughters, so we just go weekends, go bowling or whatever whatever the occasion is. So
you got all girls?
That's fun. Yeah, all girls.
Oh wow.
All girls, and can't really tell them no on anything. So whatever they want, you just have to go get.
You just have to do it. It's like,
you just have to do it.
This is my life now.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, man, I don't really know how I'm gonna recover from this, but we'll figure it out.
I'm just not looking forward to the day that they get married, because it's especially how everything costs right now.
Yeah.
You
gonna be on a budget. You gonna get married at the shop.
Yeah.
I got this empty lot next door. We'll put up. I'll build a pergola or whatever it's called.
We'll do it during the toy drive, so it's a tech meetup too. So we'll have people here. Make it work.
Yeah. All the PDR guys are gonna hang out with you. It's fine. Everything's good.
This is your life now.
They're not going to be dressed properly.
Yeah, the most money you'll spend is the beer for the reception for all the big guys.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. What's Eldar?
Eldar? He's rolling out on us. Have a good evening, brother.
Yeah, he's got
Eldar.
He's got a lot of great content out there too.
He does. We'll probably get him on one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eldar's doing good with that stuff, man. He does a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. The more people we got out there putting great content out, like you, Steph, and Eldar, that's the more knowledge we're sharing with the world. And they might not take that knowledge, but we trying anyway.
Well, that just goes to show you, like I said earlier, how much the trade's been transitioning. It's way from 5 years to now. It's way different. So that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, when you got Kiko and Cam Otto and them setting up at SEMA and pushing it like that too, so many people that see it. But yeah, Kiko is really, put us on the map, or put at least the glue pulling part on the map, especially with body shops and that, man. So, all right, Eldar, thank you, man.
Love you too, bro.
But it takes that. It takes the companies who are willing to just keep moving forward, keep moving us forward as an industry. So, and bridging that gap between us and the body shop, man, that right there was a big move.
Yeah, they used to be rivals, Somebody stealing somebody else's work, and now it's coming together all as one. That's pretty cool, though.
Right.
It really
I can't tell you how many cars or customers I send to a body shop, and I only send them to one.
So I got two.
So it's like, but yet hardly ever get referrals back.
So I get mine back in full force, so I'm good. And even if I didn't, at least you're helping the customer.
Yeah. So
that's what I always say. I just want to have an answer for my customer. If I can't do it, I need to know somebody that can, so I can help that customer out. That's the way I look at it.
What's up, James?
Mr. Ricci, another guy putting out some amazing content.
Speaking of James, I was telling them earlier, James, I had a buddy I used to work with a long time ago out of North Carolina messaged me today the video you had just posted with the rear quarter panel or whatever, the straps. And I was like, yeah, it's a good friend of mine. He's like, I just thought it was cool how to do the straps. I said, yep.
David said glue's getting popular over in Australia. I'm glad glues came where it has. I remember, like I said, back in from 03 to 05 when I worked for Dent Wizard, glue was the last resort. You did not like, man, I got to get this car, go try to glue pull it. It's going to suck. It ain't going to work. And now it's like,
you didn't have any battery powered glue guns. Everything was corded. You know, the
glue wasn't the same.
No worth shitty. Everything
worth tabs.
Yeah, worth tabs.
Yeah,
you know, it was
worth tabs and Walmart glue.
Yeah. Killing it.
Basically, yeah.
And the prep, there wasn't really a prep procedure in place either. Like you just did what you could. Like there wasn't the 6 C's that Kiko team preaches and everything. And yeah, so he said. Steven said he put ratchet straps in his toolbox because of you.
Yeah, that's good. Everybody needs a set of those.
Yeah.
Just having the strap guy. Strap on in. It's going to be my next company name. Yeah. Let me know how. Let me know how that works out for you, buddy.
Yeah.
You might not like what you get.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
You get more than dents with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. People already confuse paintless dent repair with everything else. Like you just making it even worse.
And there's already YouTube videos out there of fixing dents with them. But
yeah.
Anyway.
So you said y'all do some bowling. Is your town like ours, where the bowling alley is the only thing y'all got in town to do?
Yeah, pretty much. That and sit on the front porch.
Yeah.
That's two of the most popular things to do.
You got a Walmart.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, I got a Walmart.
That explains why he does so many TikTok videos. Because he
got nothing better to do.
There's nothing better to do.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's awesome. What else you like to do? I mean, I guess you ain't got much to do. So,
well, you there's 4-wheeler riding and stuff like that out here to do. Just old country stuff. Anything of that nature. If you want to fish or hunt or whatever, there's all that type of stuff. But we try to dip into that a little bit. Fishing, not so much hunting, but shooting guns, whatever you're into. I can't sit around in the woods by myself hoping something come by. I got too much ADHD. I'll get up and wander off.
I'm same way, especially because it's in the winter. You cold sitting in the woods. Like, man, this is not for me. I can't do it. I can't sit here.
Y'all have to learn how to hunt right. Yeah,
you're in Alabama. You're hunting 60-degree weather.
Even when it's cold, but y'all got to learn how to hunt right.
60 degrees.
If it's raining or cold, you sit in the truck in the heat.
That's right. Okay. Stephen said Call of Duty. I forgot about y'all. Y'all play that all the time.
He's frozen.
Nope.
You there?
Yeah. He does statue impersonations as well. He crushes.
Yeah, Call of Duty. I mean,
there he is. Hold on. Oh.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. Hey, yeah. Speaking of Call of Duty, my internet does the same thing when we play all the time, so it's great on there too.
The guys running his like,
yeah, it's not limited. It's not limited to podcast shows.
Yeah, you come back up, and all your teammates are standing around you, being like, "What the hell, dude?"
Yeah. Stefan's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't even know."
Just running in the wall, like just keep running.
Yeah, for a minute and a half, same spot.
That's hilarious.
Then they just throw a grenade over there and blow you up.
Yeah, he said he's on a plane, listening on a plane on speaker before it takes off, and just got yelled at by the flight attendant. That's commitment right there. Don't get off till you get yelled at by the flight attendant.
I wish we'd have known. We may have said something we didn't need to say while you're on a plane, but
I think strap-on dents pretty much covered it. That was said out loud.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My last flight was
Tater Shack.
That's it, yeah. The wieners.
Yeah.
Have you seen my wiener?
Yeah.
That movie Accepted or whatever.
Oh.
Ask me about my wiener.
Yeah.
What up,
I've actually got that one on DVD.
Speaking of Mr. Prang, Amanda, so we got some presents in the mail today, gifts, toys, donations, or whatever. And Amanda thought it was Nicholas Prang, so she's reaching out to him like, "Thank you, it's so great." And he's like, "Wasn't me, it was Nick Stark." She got the wrong one. Get the wrong Nick.
That's funny.
Get them Nicks confusing.
Hey Nick, what'd
Yeah.
you rename? What'd you rename Nicholas Prang? Type it in here. What you renamed the
Tech
tech
tip.
tip? I know you told me at a mastermind, but
Just the tip.
you know, if y'all don't have it, it's just to hold a rag. Dude, I have it all the time. I've got one on my cart, and I've got one I put around my belt loop, and that sucker never hits the ground.
I got one over here. I'll show it.
Something so simple. Can't wait to see y'all next weekend. You too, buddy. Since you didn't come to the mastermind, I hope you killed enough quail.
Bam!
There it
Tech
is.
tip. It ain't
That's
going
fancy
nowhere.
right there.
It is. You put it on
I
your
just
hip.
give-
I keep do what?
I just get body shop dust all over mine. That's fancy.
That's one thing I don't miss about working, servicing out the body shop. My tools, everything stay dirty all the time. I'm like,
It's all dusty, everything. I just take them and blow them out and hope for the best.
Sorry, Jack Pheasant. I didn't mean to call him Quill. That's what we do down here.
Well, there'd be some on the tool van, I think.
Dove and Quill.
Yeah, I think get some order. It's so simple, but it just works. Like I keep mine on my pack out, and it works great.
I even all summer. I didn't even wear shorts that needed a belt in it. You just tuck that down in there, and it just sticks right on it, and still pulls right off with ease.
Nick,
That's nice.
What tools you gonna try to get at the meetup after all of the videos you've seen so far?
Oh, all of them.
All of them. I like it.
I don't know. I don't have any of them yet, so I don't know. Maybe the Hell's Angels ones would be really nice to have.
They're nice.
Have you ever been on a tool truck?
Not a PDR tool truck. I've been in debt most of my life to Snap-on.
Yes, we will introduce you.
Yeah, we got two. We'll have the PDR Finesse tool truck and Anson. So
yeah, it was Chris Howell. So
bring your wallet.
Bring your wallet.
Yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be great. That cold snap too. I love that thing. That cold snap slide hammer. It's great. Like everything like I said, everything that's been donated so far is like new tools that I use daily. So I'm excited for more people to get their hands on all that. Jackson PDR tool trucks are heaven.
Yeah. They are if you got enough cash, I guess.
Well, they take cards too. Don't worry.
Just one of each.
Luckily, it ain't like Snap-on. You can pay for this dent tool for the next 20 years. It's $5 a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and they even offer financing for if you really want stuff.
Yeah. We'll even finance this toolbox. It's only $10,999.
Yeah.
I get the same one at Home Depot for $400. But
don't say Snap-on.
I know.
I got on there and got 3 of them.
Yeah, Snap-on quality. You can't beat it, man. I mean, honestly, you can't. But it's still they're expensive.
Look, Ray. Ray said you're gonna get him. There's 2 cold snaps, Ray. So simmer down. You ain't got. He's trying to claim it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd like that for some of the stuff you're doing. Some of that larger, softer stuff, you can kind of shrink it down real quick with the cold glue. Are you using any cold glue at all?
I got cold glue, and I never hardly think about it until after I'm done with it. I'm like, man, it could have been so good. So I gotta set it up to where I grab that first instead of immediately grabbing my soft tip tool or something, or just going straight for tension and pulling it straight out. But I always feel like the stuff that I get really needs tension and something else on it, So I gotta make myself try it before I grab those other tools.
And I've even used tension. You have lateral tension, and then use cold glue, and it moves a lot of it. So
that's like the one I was telling you about.
David, he's got to roll out. Thanks for tuning in all the way from Australia, David.
Appreciate it, David. The one I was telling you about earlier that I went in front of the camera when it popped. I should have just stayed to the side to have my cold glue and went boom, But no, you got to have the Sergios Cold Glue, the blue.
Yeah.
That's the best.
It won't rip no bumper off a car like they claim.
I think I do.
You got the blue or turquoise?
Oh, I wouldn't think so, but I think yeah. No, I got the blue. I got the
Okay.
blue, and
That's all you need. That's the hard pull, but you can pull light with it too. You know, all depends on how hard you put that slide hammer on it.
And I'll have all my tools set up.
I got Kiko's Cold Glue.
I haven't tried theirs.
Mm-mm.
I think you told me, Andy, about the Kiko's Cold Glue tabs, the ones with the blue
Oh, the
caps.
tabs.
Oh, the tabs.
Yeah. That's the ones I've got. I got those.
Those are
so
awesome.
I haven't tried anything else other than those.
The cold snap ones are that's all I use now.
I'll still use the Kiko ones because the cold snap only goes up to like a nickel size. So if I need something bigger, I still got my tabs with the Glexo on them. I'll use them on some bigger stuff. So
I got the 4. So it's got so it's about a quarter size, the bigger one.
Yeah.
And then you got the crease one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's all on the temperature of that panel and how clean it is. But man, you get it lock up. Crazy.
Yeah, I've gotten where I just polish every panel before I start pulling on it anyway. So I just need to make myself go after the cold glue first.
Right.
And get that.
It all depends. Like you said, you've got a lot of it that you need the slow tension pull stuff.
Yeah, but there was some dents today I could have used it on, just some small little soft dents, and I could have easily grabbed it, but I didn't. I went straight to a tab, with the mini lifter, pulled it out and knocked it down. But I was thinking, man, now that you mentioned cold glue, that would have worked good on that.
I fixed a $7,000 hell job in half a day with it. No pushing, nothing. Just that Sergio glue cold snap.
I fixed a lot of hell this year with it.
I mean, it was like perfect. So,
yeah, and like I said, I'll have mine set up here. I'll have whatever tools I got here. Everybody can mess around and stuff. I got a hood. We'll probably throw in a hood stand for people to play around and everything. So, help yourself.
Yep.
Just don't take my shit home.
Yeah.
Are you coming to MTE?
I want to. I'm not for sure if I'm gonna be able to, but I do want to come out there and get some of that going.
You
check
should,
all
man.
that out.
It would. Yeah, you'd leave there and be like, okay, I ain't going back to the collision side. I'm starting PDR full time when I get back. It's just,
I'd be all broke and full of smiles.
You don't have to spend it. Well, yeah. But it's not. It's not the.
Not buy nothing.
Well, I mean, I have pretty much.
Oh, really?
I don't buy much when I go down there because I usually get it,
throughout the year.
Yeah, throughout the year and stuff.
Yeah,
and like Bonnie's bringing some stuff to Andy's for me. Which, if I drive the Camaro, I'm hoping that one rod's gonna fit in there.
The whale tail? Or
there's 2 larger Mark Zirkus tools in the set.
I got the biggest one.
You got the big one? Like I had the set. It's like 6. So the largest one in that, there's one that's a little bit larger than the larger one in the set. And then there's one that's about as big as my bedside one from Ultra.
It's like.
No, it's bigger than that.
Ooh, that's what she said.
Yes. I saw it at Jeans and I was like, I'm flying, so I can't take that on a plane. And then I wanted her, to make the whale tail one like yours, and so hopefully she's got it all. Oh, by the way, she is tomorrow. She's gonna be on Mary Toledo's podcast. And have you talked to her and sent her your toy drive flyer? Andy?
Yeah, she didn't ask for it.
Well, she texted me earlier and asked if I had one. I said, yeah, she was going to talk about it. So send her yours too.
Okay.
Anyway, off subject there, but
anywho. No, that's all right.
Anywho.
That's all right.
I think you would
you
enjoy.
Can always tape that rod to the outside of the car, man. Don't worry about it.
It looked like a shark fin up there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've seen guys take pipe and stuff under their vehicles to get it home. So I ain't even
I
worried
mean,
about it. You'll make it.
that big old back hatch, I wouldn't. I look, it'd be definitely an Alabama thing to me to stick it out the back, put a bungee cord around it, and strap the back down.
If you got
Nick,
a sunroof, just put it in that.
Mississippi.
Definitely, man. I've seen it all. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah,
We'll get it. We'll get it to the house somehow.
Are you born and raised there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
sweet.
So
How old
I got
are you?
all the tricks honest. I'm 37.
37. Yeah,
Still a young buck.
still a young buck.
Yeah. I don't feel like it though, man. Collision
Oh, I
makes you
know.
old fast.
So does
Yeah.
PDR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you like punish yourself with big damage that you. A lot of people be like, "Nah, send that shit on." It's like, "Nah, I want it."
That's what I do.
But thing
Yeah,
is,
I
with
do
the
same thing.
but with the new way of doing the slow tension pulls and all that, it's not as bad as it used to. Like when I used to fix some nasty
Right.
stuff. Yeah, I mean, I was beating and banging on everything, but now it's like, God, it makes it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
But
It
then
really
again,
is because I used to. Those
ahead.
tack and pull plates were what we used before tension. So you
Yeah.
put it on a frame machine, weld those things on, and that's what you had to pull with or your tension.
Yeah.
And then studs. So this is way better. I love it.
Absolutely.
Talking about
It's-
how old we're getting. I had to put our toy drive banner out front, which is just 2 T-posts I hammered in the ground. My hands have been cramping all day yesterday, all day today. It's just like, why? I'm just getting old, man.
That's all right. You should see me
Yeah.
after we put this flooring down. I feel like I was 80. My knees are hurting, my back, and I didn't even do
breathing
much
heavy?
walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was done. Meanwhile, Ray was sitting there running circles around us, putting the shit in. I'm like, I'm just bringing you this stuff, and I'm over here hurting.
Yeah.
It's fun getting off.
I don't have that problem unless I do something different other than body work. And then I'm like, man, I'm so bad out of shape. But I can do body work all day long and it really don't
Yeah.
bother me much.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's like me. I try to get back into walking because I'm gaining my weight back from 75 hard. And I walked 2 mornings. I was like, oh shit, my back. Where'd that go? Like, I can't even walk. What kind of bullshit is this?
I know.
Yeah.
I love it. Getting old. So fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best part.
Yeah, it is. Well, fellas, I guess I'm gonna have to skedaddle. I gotta go get my daughter from play practice. She's getting out in about 3 minutes, and I'm about 10 minutes away from the school.
Uh-oh.
I told her
What
I'd be
was that?
late.
Well, it was a we'll end it here 2 minutes early. But anyway, Nick, we appreciate you coming on, brother.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see you next weekend.
Next weekend.
Next weekend. That'll be
Next
fun.
weekend, the 18th. So if y'all haven't RSVP'd to Andy and y'all wanted to come to Dixon, just outside of Nashville right there, and hang out in Nashville and stuff, y'all RSVP to him. Come out. It's a great time. There's gonna be some great food there this year. It's just a lot of fun, man. Just a lot of fun. You get to see everybody. Yeah, great call. So try to come out if you can, but let them know ahead of time.
Please.
But appreciate everybody that tuned in and commented, and we had
Nick, thanks again. I enjoyed talking to you and learned more about you.
Yeah.
So, like I said, like Brandon said, we'll get to do a little bit more of that next weekend. So,
yep, definitely.
Yes,
We're gonna
glad to be on here.
Absolutely.
We're gonna put you in the back room here in just a second, and then once I end it, we'll say our goodbyes. But anyway, again, appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you. Oh, next week we're doing a toy drive special.
Yeah.
So everybody that's going to have toy drives going to be on like we did last year. So tune in next Wednesday. See y'all.
Bye, everybody.